Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play XCOM 2 Blind. We have just come back from a mission successfully. Unfortunately, we lost one soldier. But yeah, we are back successfully. What's this? Andy Clark available. Anyway, the game told us to excavate alien debris now.
To clear out these rooms, first we'll need to assign an engineer to the task. Once we start getting into the far reaches of the ship, it's going to take more time and manpower to make space for new facilities.
Okay. Engineer required. Begin excavation. Supplies 33. That's the reward. That's pretty cool. It's still burning. What the hell? And Clark.
Looks good to me. Just give the word and we'll get started, Commander.
5 days to complete.
Excavation is underway, Commander, but it's going to take some time to get all that stuff cleared out.
Okay.
Commander, we have a secure transmission coming through. Source unknown. Patching it through to your quarters.
Alright. Is it the, Commander, we will be watching? It is!
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration. With one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
Alright, thank you. What were those unlocked?
Looks like we better get started, Commander. I'll be on the bridge when you're ready.
Alright. Well, first of all... research, command... what about soldiers? I guess we can't do that yet because I did the whole tutorial thing. So let's see.
Commander, our current position is here, just outside Resistance headquarters. When we're not on the move, this will serve as our home and our source of supplies. The Councilman has tracked the alien black site to this region. Unfortunately, we don't have its exact coordinates yet. If we're going to have any chance of finding this facility, we'll need to make contact with the local resistance cell nearby. Tygan has a theory about how we might reach out to them without getting the aliens' attention, but we'll need to give him time to conduct his research.
Okay.
We shouldn't wait too long on that, Commander. We have to start making contact with other regions soon if we're going to build a global resistance and take on Advent.
New objective added.
Make contact with the local resistance in the Black Site region in order to gain access to the Advent facility. Research resistance communications, fly to the Black Site region, make contact. Okay.
Looks like you won't have time for that just yet, though. Remote reconnaissance may have found something not far from our current position.
Commander, after a recent success, members of the Resistance in New Arctic have brought us reports of activity that we may want to investigate. 6 days time to investigate? Scientist. Oh, that's cool.
Avenger plotting new course.
So it's... oh, it's there. Okay.
Commander, while we're waiting for new missions or the completion of our research, we can pass time by scanning at sites like this one. On your order, we'll start our scans of the surrounding area.
Oh, I see. So we're getting 150 supplies from New Arctic. Resistant HQ gain intel. What does that do? We have not yet finished scanning of this location. Are you sure you want to leave? Okay, cancel. So we're in this new area, I guess. The Resistance has detected activity of interest here. If the Avenger scans the area, XCOM can investigate these reports. Wait, what? What am I doing? Oh, so we're scanning the site, I'm guessing? Yes. Ugh.
I take it this was easier than your last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired. The results, however, it's best you see for yourself. My autopsy of the Advent captain has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the commander. But there are differences.
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind. As you can see, the data is nearly identical.
They were using you against us.
Yep.
Yes, however, the Advent data shows signs of decay. Removing the commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Network?
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information, a great deal of information, somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory? Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command. Observe.
I thought so. Ugh.
Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. A truly astonishing achievement.
Or a weakness?
Potentially. But I need direct access to their network to know for sure.
I'm guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link. And that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Ah, here we
Like
go.
I said, not easy. Still, it's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
That's cool. Well, now we're gonna have to capture them live.
New objective added.
Brilliant! Use the Skulljack item on an Advent officer in combat to gain access to the alien communication network. Construct the Proving Ground facility, complete the Skulljack project, and then Proving Ground, use the Skulljack on an Advent officer. Tell me more. Once space has been cleared for a new facility, construct the Proving Ground facility in the Avenger. Okay, so this is the, yeah, this is the missions. Objectives.
Commander, I've updated our current objectives based on the most recent findings.
The Advent captain seems to provide a means of stabilizing the link between the local subordinates and the Advent network tower itself.
Physically larger and more tactically capable than the subordinate troopers, the Advent officers administer a system of control over the troopers through a carefully engineered psionic link augmented with a mechanical implant. From my initial examination of the commander and a careful review of the information gathered in the alien containment area, I now have a theory as to how this system was established. It is my firm belief that this process of psionic control was specifically engineered to allow rapid deployments of tactical information drawn directly from the subconscious mind, in this case, the mind of our very own commander. With this hierarchy in place, tactical knowledge stored in the depths of the commander's mind was processed and transmitted to the Advent's officers, who in turn directed the troopers and other subordinates. With the commander no longer attached to their psionic network, it's difficult to say how the orders are being dispersed at this point, although I'm sure the aliens have planned for this potential contingency. I believe it may be possible to tap into this network, but it would require the use of a living Advent officer to function as our conduit. To facilitate this difficult task, we've worked to develop a new device, the Skulljack, which should be capable of disabling an officer. From there, it's simply a matter of hacking the officer in the field, although I won't speculate as to the outcome. Interesting.
Commander, if we're going to try to build this Skulljack that Tigan came up with, we're going to need a specialized facility to test it out.
Okay. An experimental workspace where Shen can test and produce new, unique types of ammo, grenades, and armor for our soldiers, as well as other specialized tactical items. We know there are isolated pockets of resistance around the world, just waiting for someone to reach out and organize them. To unite the resistance and forge a global movement, we'll need a means of communicating that is both secure and discreet. There's a trooper autopsy. Hybrid materials and modular weapons. Like, this is, I guess, the priority, but I kind of want modular weapons for the moment.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Alright.
I've started to wonder how the Advent administration views our current band of renegades. Do they see us as an actual threat, or more of a nuisance?
There's the living quarters.
For most of our soldiers, the living quarters on board the Avenger are a step up from the conditions they've had to live with on the ground.
That's cool. There's Jezimel, there's, that's not one big fat guy. Huh. That is, I don't know. Soul Satan? Anyway. Right. What next? Expand event queue? Alright. So now, oh yeah, we're scanning for this stuff. Scan for the stuff. Alien debris cleared. A new room is now available for constructing a facility. Alright, view room. Now, proving grounds, an experimental workspace, yes, we know that. Monthly upkeep cost. It also uses energy, which we'll need. There's a laboratory. It's more expensive. 20 days to build. Scientists can be staffed in laboratories to provide additional assistance to Dr. Tegan, further increasing the speed of all research projects. There's a workshop, creating unique Gremlin drones, which can be sent to staff any adjacent room or facility. Every facility aboard the Avenger requires power to remain operational. Building relays will increase the total power output of the Avenger. Yeah, we'll need that. There's no, you know, bonuses for stuff being next to each other, I guess, anymore, which I'm fine with. Once the AWC is built, the Advanced Warfare Center, soldiers may gain a bonus ability outside of their current class whenever they are promoted. In addition, an engineer can be staffed in the AWC to decrease the time our soldiers need to recover from injuries. Interesting. Soldiers may gain a bonus ability outside of their current class whenever they are promoted. Oh, so I guess you can only select that ability, but not really anything else. Guerrilla Tactics School will unlock additional skills and benefits for us soldiers, including an increase to the number of soldiers we can take on a single mission. So I guess the first thing I need really is this.
They'll start work on the new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running.
Who can assist in building the proving ground? Would you like to assign them there? Yes. Increasing production speed by 50%. That's pretty cool. So now I can actually assign people. Alright. Oh wait, well no, he's assigned there, so I can't really clear another room at the moment, or can I? Let's see, let's clear another room.
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first.
Okay, yes, I do need the,
Commander, I'm going to need more help on the engineering team before I can start clearing out some of these other rooms. We should recruit an engineer.
Okay. Yeah, he's busy. We should recruit an engineer. I'm guessing we do that only by rescuing them. Alright, let's see. Let's keep going. Among the last of the holdouts in this area, a small group of resistance fighters known as the Fire Axis made contact while we were scanning the region. One of our soldiers claims to have known several members of the elusive group and was able to recruit one of their scientists to join Dr. Tegan's lab. Excellent. Fly back to Resistance HQ.
Thank you for sending additional support staff to assist me, Commander. I will make sure they are put to good use.
Nice. Research speed increased by 33%. That's a lot. Alright, let's check the research then.
Hello, Commander. Work is well underway, but it will be some time yet before my research is complete.
Okay, so the scientist is already assigned, I'm guessing, available. Okay. Well, let's keep going. So what do they do now? Just fly back, I'm assuming? Gain intel.
Setting course for the Arctic territories.
That's very cool. Now, how do we protect the Avenger? What's this? Okay, this is still locked. Gain intel. We'll activate the current scanning bonus.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
Let's see. We've had the troops digging through scrap piles and looting corpses, and at this point it's safe to assume they're on constant vigil for anything we could use to improve our gear. All the raw materials in the world won't mean much if I can't find a use for them, but I think this modular weapon design is a good start. Having pushed our existing designs about as far as I thought possible, the integration of a few key alien components provided the much-needed stability we've been looking for. With these modifications in place, we should be able to attach larger upgrades for even more firepower. The troops will like that. I'm sure they will. Researching the Advent modular weapons has allowed us to reverse engineer their systems for our own use. Any weapon upgrades found in the field can now be attached directly to our soldiers' weapons. Excellent. Alright, let's do... Ugh. Although the sectoids have changed substantially since the invasion, their ability to manipulate psionic energy has clearly not been diminished in the process. With a complete study of this new specimen, we may be able to develop these psionic capabilities of our own troops already. Wow. That is very, tempting. With this autopsy, I'm assuming we can use the implants. But, magnetic weapons. An in-depth analysis of the Advent weaponry will no doubt lead to a greater understanding of their magnetic projectile dispersion systems. This should allow us for the production of various magnetic-based firearms, along with the further insights into Gauss weaponry. There's a hybrid materials. I probably want that for shielding. So let's do that.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Thank you, Dr. Tegan. Let's see
Orders,
engineering.
Commander?
View engineers, view inventory. Yeah, we have quite a lot of stuff actually. It's pretty cool. Build items. Disrupts and disorients enemies in a very large radius, inflicting significant offensive penalties. That would be very cool actually to have. It's quite expensive actually. I can't do anything else. I'm actually gonna build one of these. Now I'm assuming I won't be using them up. I just have one available for one soldier, but I won't use them up. They won't disappear.
Do you ever regret leaving the city? You must miss some of it. The food, the warm beds.
Honestly, none of that really bothers me. What I miss the most is my equipment.
I hadn't thought about that. Advent probably had a pretty nice lab set up for you.
There was certainly no shortage of resources on their side.
Don't worry. I'm sure the commander will find something nice for you.
We'll have to. Let's see the memorial.
We've done what we can to honor our fallen soldiers, Commander. It's not much,
there
but
it
it
is.
gives our people a chance to pay their respects.
Oh, that's cool. It's a bar and a memorial. Oh, look, there's... Oh, no, there's Dr. Valen and Dr. Shen and Central. Oh, I wanted to say, oh no, they're all dead, but if Central is in there, Dr. Valen could still be alive. Let's see. I was kind of hoping it would pan to that and we would have their pictures. Oh, it does! Oh, that's so cool! Can I move with the mouse? No. That's so cool, though. Oops. Let's see. When did we lose all these people? Well, there's Pyrocat. Yep. Advent Trooper, Advent Mag Rifle. Attack survived 3. Change epitaph. Oh, that's cool. We can actually write something. That's awesome. Alright, let's see. Command. So now, we're still building that. We're researching the hybrid materials. Let's continue scanning. I'm loving the game so far.
Although we have allies scattered in cities throughout the globe who are willing to share their knowledge of Advent's operations, the aliens are actively pursuing them. It will be up to you to ensure the safety of our operatives, Commander. Good luck.
Uh-oh, a council mission. Let's see. Rescue VIP from Advent's cell. Scientists. 99 intel. What do we use the intel for? That's a question. Let's launch the mission. Ignore! Oh, cool. Yeah, look at that. Alright, well, we've got Jesdemal Cannon. Wait, oh, that's the weapon, not the nick. Soul Satan and one big fat guy, and another recruit, which we will name. But of course, we will do that next time. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.